This is the problem right here. Oh, man. Hey, man. What's up, Adam? What's up, Nathan? What's up, Mike? Keep on jamming, dude. I'm just playing around, man. Seeing what y'all doing. I used to be really good at the guitar, believe it or not, but I don't know, man. Am I muted? Let's see if I'm muted. Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. Well, ain't really no microphone. I'm just chilling, Adam. I see people on the internet playing the guitar, like people on TikTok, mainly TikTok. TikTok won't let me go live, but anyway, I see people and they're playing the guitar and they're playing stuff that I used to know. You know what I'm saying? I used to know these songs, and it's like, man, I get to, you know. People say I'm no good and crazy as a loon. I get stoned in the morning, get drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue tick hound, I can lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, but a damn sure got it made. 'Cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Preacher man talking on TV, and he putting down the rock and roll. Wants me to send a donation, cause he's worried about my soul. Jesus walked on water, and I know that it's true. Times I think that preacher man like to do a little walking too. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Well, poor girl wants to marry and a rich girl wants to flirt. A rich man goes to college and a poor man goes to work. Drunker wants another drink of wine, and a politician wants some both. I don't want much of nothing at all, but I will take another toll. 'Cause I ain't asking anybody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living. Anyway, that's one of the songs that I was like, man, I know that song. And, if I play around, I can remember it. And then I get on here and do these lives. And there's some stuff that come back to me. Anyway, I used to play that, but that shit sounds great, brother. The punkster. No, it don't. I'm just fucking off, man. This Saturday, I'll be in Fluker, Louisiana. And so I'm going to tell y'all something. It's just going to be between us. There's a person that she has been a diehard supporter of Bloodhound, like day -1. She's like the American version of Misty. She's like, she don't want to be beat up. Anyway, so she reached out to me. Her neighbors across the street from her, unfortunately, has a 10-year-old little boy that was just diagnosed with brain cancer. And the doctors has given him a year to live. And he has to go through radiation every day at 10 years old. Can y'all imagine? 10 years old. Can you imagine the parents, what they're going through right now? Like, the doctors can do a prognosis and say, this person has X amount of time to live. But him being young, I've seen it go the other way before. And also, my ex-wife's aunt has just been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And it don't look like she's going to make it. Anyway, so this little boy's dream is to ride in a monster truck. He wants to ride in a monster truck. So me and DJ Catfish got together. And we're playing Tower Tracks Saturday in Fluker, Louisiana. And they don't let mud trucks into the mud part. They don't but they do have some pretty big ATVs. They got some big side-by-sides out there that's like, might as well be called a monster truck, And so some stuff is going on behind the scenes. The young man's taking radiation every day. So we're getting in touch with his parents to see if he's even, able to come to the mud park. I'm gonna bring him up on stage if he comes out there, and try to make this young man's dream come true. They gave him a year to live. And so the music is it's always been there. But when you get to touch people's life and you get to stir, that you get to leave an everlasting impact on them. Y'all leave an everlasting impact on me. That's what it's about, And so, let's see. The other day, somebody requested practice what you preach. I'm gonna try, Adam. What's up, Scott? I did 56 days already. Oh wow, I hate to hear that, man. Hey, radiation ain't no joke. Yeah. My Uncle Mike, who taught me how to play the guitar, radiation killed him. He was too old. If I was his doctor, you got to be honest. If I was his doctor, I'd have been like, the treatment's going to kill you before the cancer is. I would just, try to make the quality of life as painless as possible. But some people don't need to take radiation. If you ain't healthy enough to take radiation and chemo, don't do it. There's alternative treatments. There's organic treatments. I do know a little bit about cancer, and it's nothing fun, man. Yeah, I requested practice what you preached the other day. Okay, practice what Me Too. Great song. I'm gonna record it one of these days. Let's see. Put this arm up here. Let's see. practice what you preach. Well, the days of working man are gone. Everybody's right, no one is ever wrong. They all say I want to be free. That don't mean walk on me. Well, there's people in this life that ain't got no soul. Hellish ways in a deep dark hole. Deep dark hole. Well, I ain't trying to make a blind man see, just giving some practice to what I preach. What I preach. Well, the day the working man are gone, everybody's right, no one is ever wrong. They all say I want to be free. That don't mean walk on me. Well, there's people in this life that ain't got no soul. Hellish ways in a deep dark hole. Deep dark hole. Well, I ain't trying to make a blind man see, just giving some practice to what I preach. What I preach. Okay, 3 bushwhackers. Alright, it's hot in here, man. I can't stand a guitar that's not in tune. It bothers me like a light that's humming, like, man. I pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling about a half past dead. Mister, I'm just looking for a place I could lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just smiled and shook my hand. You know was all he said. Take a load off Fanny. Take a load of Bree. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right back on me. Put the load on me. Pretty good. Oh, thank you. It's bloody freezing here. I bet, man, it's freezing here. It's freezing in Mississippi. But I ain't trying to compete with Britain now. Y'all spit is frozen before it hits the ground. It's cold up in Kentucky too. I talked to somebody up in Kentucky. They said it's cold there. Let's see. I can't stand it. I used to be pretty good. Let's see. Well, that baseball game on TV takes me back when I was a kid. Proudly wore those uniforms just like the Dodgers did. Well, we won a few and lost a few, but for me it still goes on. It's too hot to fish, too hot for golf, and too cold at home. One second, man. They got the vent is like blowing dead on me, so gotta fix that. Did y'all have a good not London Cole, huh? Did y'all have a good Christmas, Thanksgiving, Happy New Year, all that good stuff? Something I wanna know. Now, baby, just spin me out. Something like that. I don't know. I'm about ready for all this holiday shit to wrap up. Me and you both. Christmas ain't the same for me anymore. Ain't that the truth? What's up, Mary Baker? And I hope you in the chat did too. Collective Soul. Yes, Collective Soul. They also had it. I'm gonna try. I can't promise nothing. I'm gonna try. Let's see. I did it! I guess, something like that. Yeah. That's one of them songs you get lost in forever. Like, oh man. See, I can't. like that. Times have changed, understand. I'll be the same. Mama, I'm coming home. Something like that. I don't know. I need some Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash. Something like that. Johnny Cash. Well, I hear the train a-comin', rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. And that train keeps rolling on down the San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. There's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, no, I can't be free. And those people keep moving, and that's what torture is. They free me from this prison. If that railroad train was mine, I'd bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. It's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. That's the Cash App, yeah. I found out today, Cash App will not let you send $12 million to somebody. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. If you try to send $12 million to somebody so they can buy a ranch in Montana, you can't do it through Cash App. Cash App not gonna let you do it. Maybe someday I'll be strong. Maybe it won't be long. You'll learn to cry like me. Baby, just wait and see. maybe I'll be real strong. Maybe I'll do things right. Maybe I'll start tonight. You'll be the one who's rough, I'll be the one who's tough. It won't be long, and maybe I'll be real strong. You'll control me, oh so boldly, rule me till I'm free. Things that take me, finally breaks me, gets me off my knees. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll be fast as you. Maybe I'll break hearts too. You'll be the one who's rough, and I'll be the one who's tough. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Control me, oh so boldly, rule me till I'm free. Things that take me, finally break me, gets me off my knees. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll break hearts too. Maybe as fast as you. You'll be the one who's rough, I'll be the one who's tough. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Oh, maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Let's see, I live in Somerset. I'm gonna do the dance with this one. Hey! Hey, hold on, man. What'd he do? Hold on. What'd he do, Mary? What'd he do? How does he do it? He does. What does he do? He does that. Like that. Hey, you seen Dwight Yoakam act like you've seen him in movies? After you see that, it's like, man, is he really that country? Like, or is he acting? Because if he's acting, he fucking nailed it. Like, little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Like, he nailed Dwight Yoakam. If that was an act, I don't even know if that's his real name. But if he's playing a character, Dwight Yoakam, he nailed it. Well, I'm back again for another night, trying to break free from the sadness that I can't lay to rest. This old honky-tonk sure does feel like home, trying to break free from the sadness that I can't lay to rest. Hey, turn it on, turn it up, turn me loose for the memory that's driving me lonesome, crazy and blue. It helps me get her in the louder, better. Hey, mister, turn it on, turn it up, turn me loose. If a tear should fall, if I should mention her name, dancing with a stranger to an old Buck Owens song, I know she won't mind, she won't even know. Dancing with a stranger and she's crying teardrops of her own. Turn it on, turn it up, turn me loose for the memory that's driving me alone, crazy and blue. It helps me figure, and the louder the better. Hey, mister, turn it on, turn it up, turn me loose. Turn it on, turn it up, turn me loose. For the memory that's driving me lonesome, crazy and blue. It helps me get her, and the louder the better. Hey, mister, turn it on, turn it up, turn me loose. Oh, hey, mister, turn it on, turn it up, turn me loose. I broke the pick on that one. Another one, man, I've had this pick. This, golly, in the track, whatever. On with the new. Out with the old and on with the new. That's what this year's fixing to do. 2026. Time to turn over a new leaf. Y'all gonna see a new Bloodhound, a new Ryan. To be able to multitask by singing and playing guitar, I'll always have respect for. I can't do either. Well, I try. I was gonna say I'm down in, I can't even pronounce that word. Right, explore new. 2026, y'all, is gonna be a new start, a new beginning. It's past due. It's beyond due. I was reading a comment on YouTube before I went live, and man, people has gone through some shit. You hear me? Like, if you ever think that you're going through a tough time, go to YouTube, pull up a sad song. Like, there's a guy out there that married his high school sweetheart in 1997. 10 years later, in 2007, after they had kids and everything, 10 years later, she was diagnosed with cancer. You guessed it. She was diagnosed with cancer and was dead in 6 months. And so he put a comment about one night they were in Walmart parking lot, and he moved to Arizona to be with her. Like, he lived in Illinois after I guess, their parents moved. His dad was in the military. They went to Illinois. They still kept in touch. And then they met back in at a high school reunion in a Walmart parking lot. And he said when he seen her in the Walmart parking lot, he said he knew right then he wasn't leaving Arizona. He didn't know, he didn't have a job. He was young. He didn't know what he was going to do. But he married her. And 10 years later, she was diagnosed with cancer, and she passed away, leaving him the kids and everything. And I'm reading, like, I'm not doing the story justice at all. Like, I'm trying to remember. I want to tell y'all the song so y'all can go read the comment for yourself. But to hear him tell the story, and I'm reading it, and it's like, wow, you know. I remember in Camp Shelby, when I was in military school, this dude was going through something. I went through something there too. But anyway, this cadet walked up to us. His name was Bullfrog. We called him, he was country as fuck. He was so country. He was one of them people that when he talked, you're like, do you got a dip in your mouth? Like, it's like stuck, like he ain't got to be dipping, but it's like there's tobacco stuck in his mouth forever. Anyway, he come up to the boy and he put his arm around him right in front of me. I'll never forget this. He put his arm around him and he said, no matter what you're going through in life, always know there's somebody out there going through just a little bit more than what you're going through. And then he took his arm off and he walked off, Bullfrog. And I thought that was, I didn't know what to think. I was too young to realize what he was saying then. But I never forgot that. I was 18. I was a bad motherfucker too. In Camp Shelby, I was bad. Like, I was running a mile in 5 minutes, benching 225 pounds. I mean, this boy by the name of Oswald, big dude, hit me with a barbell one time. Didn't even faze me. Oh, because he stole my homework. I passed my GED on the first test. You get 3 chances to take the test. I passed it on the first one. But they gave me some type of, I forget what kind of happened, but Oswald stole my math packet and erased my name and put his name on it and turned it in so he could pass his GED, which would have taken away from my score. And so I was on latrine duty, and he come walking out of the classroom, and he walked across the field right in front of me. And, you know, I just couldn't contain myself. The dude told me, he was like, you know, we seen him take your math homework and erase your name and put his name on it. And I had already talked to the teacher, and she had straightened it all out, and that's where he was coming from. He was in the classroom dealing with it, and then he come out of the classroom and walked across the field in front of me, and I'm fucking a stallion. I spit testosterone at this time in my life, so I lost on him. The only thing he could do was run to the weight bench and pick up a barbell, and he threw it at me, and it didn't even faze me. And so I remember it took like 11 cadets and 2 sergeants to pull me off of him. But they made me write, "I will not fight" at the Youth Challenge program during my stay. Something like that. I had to write it 900 times. It took me a month to write it. This paragraph, "I will not fight while attending the YCP," something long. They had a rule book, and the colonel will come to you. If you broke the rules, like fighting is against the rules. And on the rule book, it don't say no fighting. It don't say that. It says, "I will not." It's like an agreement. It's like a long paragraph. So the Colonel Krausen, he comes to you and he says, "Oh, so you're a vigilante, huh?" And he opens the rule book and he says, "You see this rule right here, the big ass fucking paragraph? You're going to write it 900 times, you know. You got a month to do it and you're already 15 seconds late." And so that was a lesson I had to learn. I had to write that. And then I had to do 100 push-ups every day. Every day. Had to do 100 push-ups every day. Try to do 100 push-ups every day. I would do 20 push-ups from like 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I would do 20. And then from like 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, I would do 30. And then from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, I'd do 30 more. And you'd always have to have a cadet there to record what, you know, your push-ups or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know how we got on that. But anyway, this is a song. So I'm sitting out one day, the same latrine that I caught Oswald walking through. I'm holding latrine duty. And this cadet comes walking up, and of course, I have a guitar. No matter where you put me in the world, I always find a guitar. It's crazy. I was in the penitentiary serving time in Parchment, and they brought me a guitar. A church group brought me a guitar, and so I was at Camp Shelby pulling latrine duty, and I had a guitar, and a cadre come walking up to me, and I thought he was fixing to trip out. You know, "What are you doing?" You know, man, this was the coolest cadre. He walked up and he said, "Let me see your guitar," and I gave it to him. And look, listen, this is the number one rule. If there's anybody in here that plays the guitar, listen to me. When a person walks up to you and asks you to play your guitar, let them. I can't tell you how many times I've heard somebody say, "Oh, no, I paid too much money for, no, I'm going to put it up. I paid too much money. No, I don't let people play my guitar." You have no idea who's asking you to play your guitar. You could learn so much from other people. That is how you learn. When you tell somebody, "No, you can't play my guitar," you have just forfeited a lesson. Anytime somebody asks you to play your guitar, "Here, yeah, play it. Teach me something. Show me something." And so the cadre comes walking up and he says, "Let me see your guitar." And this is the song he played. I'll never forget it. It goes, "Whoa, me oh my, look at Miss Ohio, running around with a rag top down. Oh, she wants to do right, but not right now. Going to the city, gonna find me a pretty, a little girl with a rag top down. Oh, one that wants to do right, but not right now." Going to the city, gonna find me a pretty girl, a little girl with a rag top down, a one that wants to do right but not right now. Well, oh me, oh my, oh, look at Miss Ohio, running around with a rag top down. Oh, I wanna do right but not right now. Says she wants to do right but not right now. I'm going to the city, gonna find me a pretty girl, a little girl with a rag top down, one that wants to do right but not right now. Oh, one that wants to do right but not right now. Oh, you wanna do right but not right now. And then he said, "Here, have fun." And he gave it to me, and I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come here." I said, "You got to teach me that song, man. You got to teach me that song." And back then, you could show me something one time, and I got it. And so, anyway, I wrote this one night when I was beating my old lady. Mama, don't you worry, your little boy is doing fine. Well, ain't a day that goes by me that girl don't cross my mind. And it's the same recording every time she's not home. I just think she's ignoring. She just won't pick up the phone. Well, my sister was in the movie, and some of them I didn't like. Well, I was always playing my guitar. Well, usually when it came movie night, and all the years of work and worry someday pay off, and we will never have to worry, no matter what the cost. And every light burning in the house on the Lord, it's got me wondering, who in the hell's gonna pay the bill? time she's wondering. I feel all alone, and I just think she's ignoring. She just won't pick up the phone. All right, Naomi. All right. Wonderful to see you. Yeah, it's good to see all y'all, man. I hope everybody had a good holiday, good Christmas. And we broke a pick, but I still got this one. It's pretty durable. Hey, I appreciate y'all putting up with my bullshit. And love to see y'all. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Thank you, Naomi. Oh, what's up, Naomi? What's up, Leslie? Leslie Miller in it, bitch. I got to set up the stuff again. I got to get the jump drive going for Saturday. So Saturday, Tower Tracks, ATV Park, Fluker, Louisiana. Me and DJ. I love you too, Mary. Love all y'all. I don't know if y'all seen the TikTok video yet of this guy who caught me when I was coming off stage, and we happened to record the moment. But this man walked up to me, and he was like, "Man, hold on." He said, "I heard a bunch of bullshit about Bloodhound." He said, "I heard a bunch of bullshit. I seen all the drama back when me and Justin Time and Marcotic was having drama." He was like, and so I was kind of held off. He said, "But we're out here camping, and I heard that you're performing. So I wanted to come up here and see for myself. I wanted to meet you for myself. I wanted to hear you for myself." And he said, "Dude, you gave me chill bumps." He said, "You literally," and that's what I do this for. I don't do this for hand claps. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for clout. I do this for chill bumps. That's what, if you fucking ain't wrote a song that helps somebody, somebody's burying their loved ones, going through a divorce, going through bankruptcy, fighting drug addiction, losing their job. If you ain't writing that kind of music, trash it. Put it in the garbage. I do this for chill bumps. But anyway, it's on my TikTok. The video's on my TikTok. So I'm not lying. But that's where we'll be at Saturday. The same spot, Tower Tracks, Fluker, Louisiana. And might have a special guest there. And so another banger coming soon. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. How does it start? Man, just what? How you doing today, Bloodhound? What's up, JC Fresh? Y'all go follow JC Fresh. He's trying to build. He's actually got some clout going. He's on a roll. We on a roll, JC. Keep going. Who is OG singer? Look at Ole Miss, Ohio. Oh, wait a minute. January 1st, Ole Miss plays Georgia. January, for y'all know what I'm gonna be doing January 1st. Ole Miss plays Georgia. That's like amazing. Okay. Joe Mack, he stopped loving her today. George Jones. Boy, if I had a penny for every time I sang that song. And here I am. I can't even remember the first lyric. So how does it start? How does the song start? Here's a George Jones. I love this song right here. I heard the front door softly closing while I lay, Lord, in my sleep, and her warm body right next to me, like a whisper on my cheek, and I curse the sun for rising, 'cause the words come this morning. She's just leaving. Blow come sundown, she'll be gone. George Jones. Okay, I love shirt looks comfortable. Yeah, I like this shirt. Somebody caught me coming out of Walmart. I didn't even know. It's just a green shirt to me. I thought it was like a sports shirt. I played basketball in it. And so somebody caught me coming out of Walmart, and they was like, that's my favorite verse. What are you doing? Your favorite verse. And you look at the bottom. I don't know how he's seen this. But if you look at the bottom, it says Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6, whatever. He's seen this little... He's like, that's my favorite verse. And then I really looked at the shirt, and it was like, put on your armor, you know. And then I was like, oh, wow. So I cut it up and kept it, you know what I'm saying. I don't need, are you going to Nashville? Are you going to give Nashville a try? Been there, done that, Joe Mack. And I chose to come home and be a daddy. If you go to Nashville, I was living with Haystack, and I just left in the middle of the day. I just left, didn't tell him nothing. It's a tough subject, but I miss my kids too much. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it, man. I missed them too much. So I chose to be a daddy. But I've been in Nashville multiple times, got kicked out of Kid Rock's bar. That video got 5 million views, and it wasn't even my fault. But if you watch the video, it's like, oh, you deserved it. No, I didn't. I wasn't even drunk. I was in Kid Rock's bar. Haystack told me, he was like, bro, you don't know to go down there on Main Street. Get out, come on to the house, bro. I was like, man, I just want to see it real quick. I just want to see the Ryman Theater. So I went down there, and there was Kid Rock's bar. And I'll be damned, the waitress was way overworked. She was by herself. She was waiting on like 40 people. And it's so loud, and they got a band, and you can't even talk. You got to yell. So I didn't want to bother her. Like, I didn't want her, like, she was finna snap. So this other waitress come walking up, and I was like, hey, can I forget what I wanted, like a Jaeger bomb drop, whatever. Can I get a Jaeger bomb drop? The other waitress flies all across the bar and comes up to me and is like, she ain't started her shift yet. You get a drink from me. You don't talk. And I'm looking at the girl. I'm like, can you not talk for yourself? She's got to talk for you. Like you. And so they go get the bouncers. And this is all recorded. So they go get the bouncers. And I'm like, good. I'm glad they're here. Here's what really happened. And I'm talking to the bouncer. And he gets it. He understands. He's like, yeah, it makes sense. She's overworked. Like, you can really tell. So they come to me and they get the manager of Kid Rock's bar. Like, he answers probably to Kid Rock, to Bobby. And the bouncer's helping me tell the story. And he's like, okay, all right. You know, you don't seem drunk. You're not belligerent. You're not yelling. You know, you're not causing a problem. You can stay. But just don't go over there by her. And I said, fine, that's cool. So I went to the second story. They got a balcony up there at Kid Rock. So I went to the second story, and I was listening to the band play. And the bouncer walked up there and tapped me on my shoulder. I guess I was too much of a threat. I don't know. And he was like, look, man, the girl is in real good with the owner, and she's not letting it go. I'm sorry. We do have to ask you to leave. No problem. I'll leave. You know what I'm saying? But as I'm leaving, I'm thinking to myself, shit, I'm getting kicked out of Kid Rock's bar. Like, when does this happen? Like, I'm getting kicked out of Kid Rock's bar. This will go viral. And it did. So I pulled the phone. I asked the bouncer, I said, you finna be on the social media. And so he come up to me outside, and he was like, hey, man, you know, I've been professional. You've been nice. So let's keep this professional and nice. He said, with all due respect, man, he said, I know you took a video. Can you please delete the video out of your phone? And I said, you know what, since y'all were respectful to me and you didn't put your hands on me and everything went cordial, I'll agree to delete the video out of my phone. And my right-handed God, if I'm lying, I'm dying, I will put my hand on the Bible. I swear to God. I opened my phone. I deleted the video out of my phone. I got to Haystack's house. and opened my phone, and it had already been uploaded to Instagram and Facebook. Nothing I could do about it. On right hand of God, nothing I could do about it. So this video starts getting traction. I'm like, well, let me see where it's at. I look at it, and it's at 700,000 views, and it's like going, like it's getting traction. So then it hit the 1 million mark. And all the comments, all these people are eating me up in the comments. Like, they're just, like, if anybody in the world has dealt with internet hate, you're looking at him right here. I have hit it head first. And these people are eating. Every now and then there's some people that also got kicked out of Kid Rock's bar, and they're trying to tell these other people, you just don't know how easy it is to get kicked. These people are like anal, but they're not listening. Anyway, so I'm thinking, it's at 5 million views now. And I'm like, Facebook owes me some money. So Facebook wants to argue with me. So here's what they did. They said, because there was a band in the background, they were playing Sweet Home Alabama or something. Because there was a band in the background, it's a copyright strike, and therefore we don't owe you a dime. On a video that got 5 million views and 800,000 people cussed me out on Facebook and threatened me and all that stuff, and Facebook didn't have to pay me a dime. I'm sitting there getting ripped in the comment section, and Facebook don't have to pay me nothing. But here's what they did do. They said, we'll pay you $30,000. We'll pay you $30,000 if you can reach these goals in a month. I had a month to reach these goals that Facebook had laid out. So, okay, let's do that. I could use 30 grand. Guess what? I hit the goals. I made it. They owe me $30,000. Facebook then comes back and says, we're going to pay you a certain amount. I forget what it was. It was so fucking stupid. We're going to pay you like $400 for the next 10 years. I swear to God, that was the deal. In the fine print somewhere. So it's not like they cut you a check for $30,000. I would get a check from Facebook for the next 10 years every month. But guess what? It don't end there. Guess what, guys? Bloodhound broke a community guideline and standard. Oh, now they don't owe me nothing. If you enter into their little deals and you make it and they start paying you money. I know Elmer Brown personally, that he makes thousands of dollars a month off Facebook. But if you break community guidelines and standards, they don't got to pay you. That's their way out. You know what I'm saying? That's their way out. You know, I don't even know why YouTube let me go live again. They just did. I don't know. But that's the spout with Facebook. But anyway, I've been live 58 minutes. Facebook sucks at it. Yeah, amen. I'm sorry. My neighbor was driving by waving at me and you got kicked out of his bar. I was in shock with it. Oh, yeah. I come back from Nashville, that trip. I come back from Nashville. And I just started this company. Like I am like starting this company. They hired me to build their company on the coast. So I'm building this company. The owner of the company, I didn't want him to know. Like I don't want them to know anything about my music, anything. Even though Welcome to My Addiction got so big that a lot of our helpers and our apprentices found out who I was. So that went out the window. But anyway, this video got 5 million views. So my boss seen it. And I never will forget what he said. I told him, I said, man, I didn't even want you to know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want you to, you're trusting your business with somebody that gets kicked out of bars. You know, that's just not cool. And he said, man, it's chill out. It's no big deal. We've been kicked out 3 times. He said, we got kicked out of Kid Rock's bar 3 times. So I felt better. They got kicked out of Kid Rock's bar over a jacket. I swear, the bouncer stole his friend's jacket. They liked it. When he was coming in the door, they said, you can't have a jacket in here, no jackets. So he took the jacket off. He's like, can I keep it up here? And he's like, yeah, you can keep it up here. When it's time to leave, he was like, I want my jacket back. And they're like, what jacket? So they was trying to take his jacket. And so the police got involved, and he got his jacket back, but they got kicked out of Kid Rock's bar. He wouldn't tell me the other two stories, but so I felt kind of, relieved. Whatever. I wasn't the only one that got kicked out of. I still do, but because I don't know how to use any of the rest. But they can use your content anytime they want, anytime, and they also can advertise. I get on other people's phones sometimes, and I look at my content, and they are advertising all type of stuff, and I don't get a dime for that. I don't get a dime. Facebook sent me a check not a check. They sent me money on PayPal last other week or whatever. It was like $10. $10. You could have kept that $10. Like, they're advertising these ladies lingerie, this crazy ass pillow, all on my content. And I'm wondering sometimes, like, with me, even my kids' school knows who I am. Their teachers they know who I am. The people at church know who I am. It's supposed to be like a secret, you know what I'm saying? But they know what I've done, who I am. And I'm wondering, when they see the stuff on the internet and they see Facebook advertising this ladies lingerie, I wonder if they think I have anything to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how's that make me look? I just found another pic. But I'm going to put it up. But anyway, I went live long enough. I hope y'all have a good rest of the new year. Sorry I didn't play George Jones because I don't remember the first lyrics. Kid Rock should sort his crappy step out. You can't strike it. I don't think Kid Rock really even knows what's going on. Like Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll's bar is right next to Kid Rock's bar. I just think their name draws people in. And they can kick people out all the time because people are still going to come. I truly believe Kid Rock would get kicked out of his own bar. Kid Rock would get kicked out of his own bar. For real. Bloodhound, I need some. You can't strike it. Much love, Ryan. Much love, Mary. I appreciate y'all. Oh, okay, here it is, right here. I just remembered. He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him, you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. Kept some letters by his bed, dating 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. Placed a wreath on his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. I knew it would come to me eventually. I don't understand. So I'm gonna ask this, and then I'm gonna go. Did the man commit suicide? Did he kill himself? Because they said soon they'll carry him away. They placed a wreath upon his door. Did he kill himself? Like, he couldn't take it no more, so he just killed himself? Y'all pray for Mary. Unspoken. Pray for Mary, and also pray for that little boy, 10 years old, just diagnosed with brain cancer. I literally have seen a miracle work through Bloodhound Nation. When that young man broke his neck in Germany, and they told him he'd never walk again until we started praying for him. And then they went in with an MRI and they found little fibers in his spine that was still connected. Little glimmer of hope. And they said he might be able to walk again. And so if y'all remember that, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Misty. Everyone who needs them. But I was always wondering, like, did that dude commit suicide? Like, is that what that song's about? I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tear. All dressed up to go away. First time he seen him smile. That's why I don't know. All right. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm going to go live again. Yeah, I think so, Misty. I think so. Anyway, y'all have a good one.